Welcome back to the channel, Charge Up Cars. Today we're diving into one of the most talked about topics in the automotive world. The rumored return of an absolute American icon, the 2026 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Now, before we get into the details, let's be real with the audience. Chevrolet hasn't officially confirmed a 2026 Monte Carlo for production yet. Some automotive news outlets and enthusiast sites have reported that GM has no current plans to revive the Monte Carlo nameplate, and that many concept images floating around could be speculative or rendered by fans. That said, there is a ton of exciting information out there about what a new Monte Carlo might look like, how it might perform, and what it could cost, and that's exactly what we're exploring in this review today. GMauthority.com. Let's start with the exterior design. From the concept renderings and rumors circulating online, the 2026 Monte Carlo appears to blend classic muscle car cues with a modern, aerodynamic silhouette. Think of a long, sculpted hood that gives it that aggressive street presence, flowing into a fastback-style roofline that looks sleek at every angle. The front fascia is rumored to feature a bold, wide grille, something that sweeps across the front with signature Chevy lighting elements. LED matrix headlights with a sharp, piercing look combine retro personality and modern technology, giving the Monte Carlo a face that's both familiar and futuristic. The side profile is low and planted, leaning into that classic coupe stance, while incorporating aerodynamic lines that suggest performance and efficiency. Dual-tone paint options and 19 to 21-inch alloy wheels with sporty, modern designs are also part of the buzz around this potential model. A round back, dual exhausts integrated into a sculpted diffuser give you that muscle car growl look even before you fire it up. The overall shape from front to rear is smooth, purposeful, and unmistakably Chevrolet. If this is indeed what a Monte Carlo reborn could look like, it's going to turn heads on the road. Now let's talk about the interior, where comfort meets modern tech. Inside, rumor has it Chevrolet would go all out with a driver-centric cockpit that feels both sporty and refined. The cabin is said to feature premium materials like soft leather seats, brushed aluminum or carbon fiber trim, and ambient lighting that you can customize to fit your style and mood. The seats are expected to be heavily bolstered. Sports seats, supportive, enough for spirited driving, yet still comfortable for long highway cruises. On the tech front, the dashboard could feature a fully digital instrument cluster that displays everything from speed and power, metrics to navigation info in crisp, clear graphics. A large center touchscreen would anchor the infotainment system, complete with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, cloud-based navigation, and an optional premium audio system for immersive sound. Safety and driver assist tech would likely be up to modern standards, with features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system all included or available. That combination of tech and luxury materials would make the cabin feel like a serious step up from earlier Monte Carlo models and put it in line with what buyers expect from premium coupes today. Of course, what many people really want to know about is performance. This is where the Monte Carlo rumors get particularly exciting. Various sources point to multiple engine options, starting with a strong V6 for more everyday use and going all the way up to a seriously powerful V8 for performance enthusiasts. The most talked about variant is a 6.2-liter V8, rumored to be supercharged or twin turbocharged, producing around 600 to 650 horsepower and roughly 600 lb-ft of torque. Paired with an 8 or 10-speed automatic transmission and paddle shifters, this setup could reportedly take the Monte Carlo from 0 to 60 in the mid 3-second range, rivaling serious sports cars on the street and the strip. On top of raw power, the performance package is said to include adaptive magnetic ride control, a limited slip differential for better traction, Brembo brakes for strong stopping power, and selectable drive modes like Comfort, Sport, and Track. That means you could have a car that's comfortable on a long cruise but ready to attack corners when you want to play DSips.in. Even the V6 version, if Chevrolet offered one, could be tuned for smooth power delivery and better fuel efficiency, making the Monte Carlo not just a weekend toy, but something livable on a daily basis. Finally, let's talk about price. Since none of this is official yet, prices are only estimates at this point. Early reports suggest that if Chevrolet did bring the Monte Carlo back, base models would likely start in the high $30,000 to low $40,000s, while performance-oriented trims like an SS could easily climb into the $50,000 plus range. NRPS Oregon, that pricing would put the Monte Carlo in range with other sporty coupes and muscle cars. Affordable enough to attract buyers who want performance without going into ultra-luxury territory. To wrap this all up, it's clear that the idea of a 2026 Chevrolet Monte Carlo has automotive fans buzzing, and for good reason. The combination of classic styling cues, modern design language, premium interior tech, and serious performance potential makes this one of the most exciting muscle car rumors out there today. But again, it's key to remind your viewers that none of these details are officially confirmed by Chevrolet. Much of what we've talked about today is based on enthusiast reports, renderings, and speculative information circulating around the web. If Chevrolet does decide to bring back the Monte Carlo and makes it real, it could be one of the most iconic comebacks in recent automotive history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Monte Carlo rumor review, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you'd want to see in the next Monte Carlo. Until next time, keep those wheels turning and stay charged up.